Collecting with Durs on Sunday. He does an awesome hangout. Just go check him out. Collecting with Durs.
What's up, all my beautiful people and legends out there? I hope you guys are having a great day and happy Sunday. Got a couple homies hanging out in the back, so we're going to bring these dudes right in. We got my guy, Evil Mike, making his first appearance. Adventurous Joe, how you doing, my man?
Hanging in there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's get chat out of the way, and we'll go right into shout-outs, and then we'll just kind of do our thing. But we always got the signature. Hooray, Wahoo from Las Cruces. Hopefully you're having a great day. And shout out to that's actually Mini Durs right there. All-Star Cameron Durr. Shout out to you, my guy. Finally, I've been nagging him to hang out on my live streams. I'm like, dude, you watch enough YouTube, you need to start being in my chats, being in other people's chats. It's time. He doesn't really like comic books too much, but much love, my little guy. Scotty, hopefully you're having a beautiful day at work. I know you're hanging out and making that comic book money like he says. Same thing with you, Trev. Hopefully you're watching some football with the family, having a great weekend. Shout out to anybody watching on the recap. Hopefully you guys were safe and had a happy and full Thanksgiving. Las Cruces checking back in. Paul, how you doing? I should be there. I think I'm going to hang out on Legion of Comics at week's end tonight and talk some Godzilla talk. So we'll see. Bobby, how you doing? You legend. And boom. I know it's being the weekend. There wasn't too many people that could hop on. I know a lot of people were busy with the family and stuff like that. It being the holidays. But, had to move it up till 3 o'clock because of the shout-out Eagles game. Philly Nation in the house. So we're running it at 3 o'clock, but we're still doing our thing. So, again, much love to all the people in chat and anybody watching on the recap. So we'll move right into our shout-outs and highlight some absolute monsters of the community. And we like to start it off with my guy, Scotty Vaughn, 82. He's got his Comic Book Addicts. It's episode 46, and it's going to be with Brian LCS and Marcus, a.k.a. a pimp named Slaughter. And they're going to be talking some CBC award news that just wrapped up. It's the award shows this Saturday at 9 p.m. I'm very excited to see who wins, who loses. Either way, we're all winners for just hanging out and being in this community. So shout out to Scotty. Also, make sure you guys go check out his newest videos. He's got a wheel spinner, and he's picking cover themes with that wheel, and that's actually how I got my cover theme. I let him spin, and we're trying to work something out where we like battle covers and kind of collab on that, so that should be cool. And then we'll go into the next one. I think did I just lose that? Click the wrong button, man. What's up, Mark? How you doing, player? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. And same thing with you, Cody. How you doing, man? Get what? What do you mean? What do you? Oh, what'd you get? Yeah, where'd you get that? Yeah, exactly. So let's go on to the next legend, and he's part of that Spinetix crew. Shout out to Spinetix last night, celebrating that 11K milestone. I actually hit a giveaway from Key Peel. It was actually a G.I. Joe comic, so I'm super psyched for that. But Dave collects, yeah. He's got 513 subscribers. If you're in the chat, drop your links. Feel free to whore yourself out. He hasn't dropped a video in a while, but he's doing these mystery minis with his Legos on shorts and Pokemon shorts. So shout out to Dave, Smoke Crew for life, my man. So appreciate you and the whole Spinetix studio. And then the last one I want to highlight is somebody I've watched for a long time. I'm going to start throwing in people that aren't really in our community, but somebody I watch literally daily. And this is Mike, Comic Book Corner 2.0. I've watched him for years. He's somebody I really look up to, and his haul videos and everything. So check him out. Might be somebody who you really enjoy. Like I said, he's basically the dude that got me back into comics, so I'm always going to be supporting him. Boom!
You should have seen his review of that new Spider-Man one where Nightcrawler's Spider-Man now. He was talking about the second. It was the second or third issue. He's talking about how him and Sable hooked up or something. He
says, they were getting it all.
Oh, they really show it in this book.
I try and catch as many reviews as I can. Shout out to Mike for being the guy who I voted for best reviews for the CBC Awards. But man, you pump them out. You're a monster with those. I catch them when I can, but man. Make sure you guys check out Evil. If you guys can't keep up with your comics, just subscribe to Evil Comics. He'll read them for you.
Pretty much.
So let's Why are we so high up? Hang on. What was that? Do we seem high up to you on the camera, or is that just me? Maybe I'm being OCD.
It could be either one. Because my camera's up here, but my computer's tilted like that.
Nice. No. I meant like when we were not you guys with the camera.
Yeah.
I think I had a custom.
Yeah.
Nah, it was the layout. It was that. So before we get into cover themes or anything like that, let's lead it off with, I'm going to present my screen again. And this Saturday, and if anybody jumps in the back, make sure one of you guys shout them out for me because I won't be able to see them, but I can still shout out chat. This Saturday, me and Lady Durs, we're going to GalaxyCon in Columbus. And let me know in chat if there's anybody. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to get autographs from a lot of these people because some of these dudes like Charlie Cox, Grant Austin, they're Kingpin. They're very expensive. But I'll show you who I'm going for. And then we can kind of talk about some of the comic creators and stuff like that. But it's going to be our first time going to GalaxyCon. Heroes Con was our first one. So shout out to all the homies that went there. I think Justin Birch might be at GalaxyCon and Bearded Comic Bro. He's going to be there. And I think a couple other people. So we're going to link up with them. But yeah, so you got Grant Austin, Charlie Cox. These are the big ones right here. And Vincent Kingpin. I would love to meet him. I don't even care about Kingpin, but his role, I forget that dude in Men in Black, the farmer that he played. That's legendary. Yeah, dude, you got sugar water. That's what you need. Mm-hmm. And then you have Evalange Lily. So that's another.
Okay. You're talking about Cletus.
Yeah.
That poor guy.
That's who that was.
Farmer guy. When he got turned, made into a freaking cockroach alien guy and shit, I was just like, oh god, it's Stephen King all over again.
Facts. But man, that Black movies are go.
Oh like, oh god, what a terrible nightmare.
And I'm going to be filming as much as I can. That is my goal for the weekend, just to make sure I can film as much as I can. But shout out to Louis. Yeah, sugar water, bro, for sure. William Shatner is going to be there. We got Mike Tyson. Who I would love to meet Ron Perlman. That would be goated, bro. But like I said, some of these are just so I have a budget going there. And like I said, some of these are like $100, $150 just for a signature, not even a picture or anything. Pricey. Yeah. And then Paul Abdul, I would love to meet Gus as well. That's another one that's a maybe. We'll see what's going on when I get there. Emily Swallow, the armorer, that's goated. And then Michael Rooker, that's another one that, I'm going to make sure I can at least try and get pictures or, like I said, I've watched some footage of, past Galaxy Cons. It looks like it's pretty open with the layout. Everyone can just walk around and film, and none of it's really private. So we'll see. Sean Gunn, that's dope. And then Scott Patterson. We got DePlane, Jonathan Franks, not a Star Trek guy, but still legendary that's going to be there. Why aren't these loaded in? What's happened? Let me refresh this. That was all loaded in.
It's not loading.
Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. I'm going to go to, hang on.
I hate it when the website does that. You can't see the photos and then you got to refresh.
This website's been janky from the rip. So hang on. I want to go down to the people that I'm actually going to be meeting. So this is going to be kind of a thing we're going to debate on there. Chris Sarandon, the voice of Jack Skellington. My girlfriend is big hyped on that. Will Friedle, that's dope too. Let's see, Austin St. John, that's dope. Is this gonna load? Yeah, see the way this. All right, so Peter Cullen's gonna be there. I'm taking one of my Transformers books. We're gonna see. Because his is another one that's pretty pricey. But the one I'm for sure meeting is Christopher Sabat, voice of All Might, voice of Vegeta. GOAT, in my opinion. I'm doing the whole package for him, and that's my first stop. And then the other one I'm going for is Stephen Downs, the voice of Master Chief. If you know me, I'm a big gamer. I'm a huge hardcore gamer. And right off the screen right here, I have the Master Chief helmet. And I'm going to take that and have him sign the gold plate on the front of it. So I think that's pretty dope. And then we'll see about this. Jen Taylor's going to be there, the voice of Cortana as well from the game. And if it works in the budget, I'm going to get that double signed by both of them. And then,
a lot of people weren't happy with her being in the damn live action version.
Right. And then
they said she just didn't fit the part right or something. And I was just like, what do you mean? It's Cortana, you know?
Right. And here's all the comic creators that's going to be there. And I'm super hyped on a couple of these because it's like a $5 donation. You can get like 5 books signed. But John Tyler Christopher, that's sick. Ron Mars with that Green Lantern, that Tom Brady cover, and the Batmans and Aliens. Let's see. John Beatty, I met him at Heroes Con. I didn't mean to click on that. But no.
There you go. Start all over.
Oh no. Why did it do that to me? There we go. Simon Beasley. I just picked up that Lobo #1 newsstand, so I might take that and get that signed. So we'll see. Let's see. Bob McLeod, Bob Hall. Kyle Higgins. That's another one I might go for. Brett Beating. There's a lot of decent keyword.
Kyle Higgins.
Let's see. Yep.
Ben Templesmith. Robert Vendetti.
Dexter Vines. Jeff Edwards. Beckerman said, go meet him and say shout out to Beckerman. Shouting out Spine Ticks as well. What's up, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. Great show last night. Like I said, celebrating that 11K milestone. You guys are absolutely powerhousing through and always keeping it real. Much love to you. Paul, Dan, Dave, the whole Spine Ticks crew, man. You guys are all fam. Yeah, Jim Shooter, met him at Heroes Con. Mike Watson. Alyssa Wong. See here, Alyssa Wong's.
Yeah, Alyssa Wong.
Dan Jurgens. Yep.
Vanessa
Del Rey. Let's see. Where's she at? Where are they at? Greg Horn. Where's he at?
Greg Horn.
George Gentes. I'm going to take a couple Mandalorian books for him.
Rodney Barnes. Tim Seeley.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. But Jenny Frisen's going to be there. She's one of the ones that are like 5 books free and stuff. I'm going to try and get a couple signed and maybe send one Chris's way. I know he's a Jenny Frisen fanboy.
Mike Digger got him.
So yeah, man, I'm super excited. I don't know what to expect, but I just kind of wanted to go over it and stay tuned for footage because, like I said, there's going to be a lot of footage for that. Boom! Now we're back.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Of course. But I have a ton of books to show, so let's
show us
before.
What you got.
Yeah. We can ease into that. I have a lot of
roll the big head from Rick and Morty.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got.
I want to see what you got.
As much as I disliked Rick and Morty all the time and stuff, I find myself getting more and more interested in it now.
I have the portal tattooed on me. It's one of my goated all-time favorite animations.
Yeah.
Up until the newest season when Justin Roiland is no longer a part of it, and it's very tough to watch with the new voice acting involved.
Oh yeah. I noticed that there's the subtle differences in the voices now and stuff. I was just like, okay, because you could see it where they're trying very hard to match the voice of Rick and Morty and stuff. And it's just like you can see the difference in it.
Yes.
You go back, they showed season 1 last night again on Adult Swim. Then they showed a new episode from season 7, and it's like, yeah, you can tell the voice really is off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's part of the charm, especially with Rick. The guy, his voice and everything.
Yeah.
The whole burp and.
So I totally forgot. Don't you dare show a book. Don't you dare show a book.
TV shows and movies, all right?
He says, now you can show the book.
All right, so first up, I got Walt Disney Showcase Pete's Dragon.
That's sick.
Actually, one of my favorite as a kid.
Yeah.
but it's actually got the live action with them.
That's sick. Yeah.
Whip.
What is up,
All right.
Dope Comics? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're having a beautiful Sunday, bro.
Got a Star Trek with me. Some weird
Hmm.
purple bear.
Like a dinosaur bear almost.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's wild.
Got DC Star Trek. Yeah. Actual art and everything. This is the
There you
Shatner
go.
crew. The Romulans. Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't know you were into
Star Trek.
Didn't know you were into Star Trek like that. Thought you were just
I like
Star
Star
Wars
Trek.
guy.
No, I like Star Wars. I'm a lot more heavy into Star Wars, but I enjoy Star Trek. I've growing up, I watched all the movies, and I wasn't really big into the shows. That for me is new. The one that I got from Trev.
Oh, there you go.
Some DC
Tarzan.
Tarzan of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes right there.
Got some DC Flintstones and the Jetsons.
Fire.
Tag
You
team.
got Dino on there.
And then I got a crap ton of a mix of let's see. This is
Rescue
most of
Rangers, My Gangsters. Oh, nice.
Tweety and Sylvester.
What publishing company is that?
Most of them are Gold Key, but some are
Okay.
Whip.
Woody, the Woodpecker.
Some of them are clean.
Yeah, they're dope. Those were always classic, Saturday morning cartoons as a little kid.
I'm
I used to
flipping
be-
through.
I used to be able to do Woody Woodpecker's voice all the time and stuff, and drove my parents nuts.
All right, last but
But
not least,
but my younger siblings loved it.
got some
Man,
Archie.
I'm always on. Fun fact: make sure you guys look out for those Archie covers with swimsuits on them. They're definitely worth money.
Anything when they say cute redhead, go with the redhead because he's away from Betty and Veronica.
Yep.
It's fun times.
Nice, man.
That's all.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I got a thick stack, so I'll show my stack.
Before either one of you do that, I need some help on something here because
What's up, bro? Let me see.
Mark from Legion of Comics tried to even help me on this and stuff. All right, my comic shop place that I deal with online said this is supposed to be the first printing of Predator versus Wolverine. All right, but I can't find anywhere that it says that it is the first printing.
What's the barcode say?
Yeah,
The barcode
the
says
last number.
Look at
bonus.
the numbers.
Let's see.
The
It
last
should say
number on the
zero.
barcode.
Should say zero. It should say 00111. I
Alright,
think
hang on.
that's the main cover too.
Let me get a light on in this place.
Yeah, it's the numbers right above the little barcode. There's two barcodes.
Okay, let's see here. 00111.
First printing.
Yep.
First issue.
Okay, so it is the
First
first
one.
printing.
So if you look at the numbers, that first one is the first issue, and then I forget the order, but it's first issue, first printing, and then the cover. So like if you see 7, that's the cover 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
because someone else had this same cover on eBay, and they said it was second printing.
Yeah, it could have been.
But that's why I was confused. Like, is mine supposed to be the first printing or not? Because I asked the comic book place I deal with through eBay and stuff, and they said it's first printing. And I was like, okay.
So the first numbers, the issue, the second number's the cover, and then the last one, because this Jang, it's an 831.
Right.
So
okay, well I'll have to remember to look for that next time.
It's just that's definitely an easy, super helpful tip to just look out. And I found out about that 2 years ago, after I was collecting comics. So what's up, Chop? Hopefully you're having a beautiful afternoon.
The lazy way is you could just scan it with CLZ app and it'll tell you what. It'll tell you exactly what cover.
I'll always be scanning comics on eBay and stuff, and I have the link pinned in chat. So if anybody wants to hop on and kick it, feel free. But I'll show off my books. So I got some Spawn. Just picked some. I could have picked a lot of Spawn because Spawn cartoon, one of the greatest animations of all time as well. But I just picked some Spawn covers I haven't really shown off too much, and that I thought I'd really enjoy. So I like this 311 with R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. tribute. So it's a kind of
Some
2
dope
for
art.
1.
But I wish they would have picked a different number for that issue.
Same. And then I love this cover, always have with the newsstand as well. And then I love
There's a lot
anything
of
with like the silhouette or like moon in Spawn covers. I'm a super sucker for that. And he always has bats for some reason. Trev, hopefully you're having a beautiful day, man. Shout out to Trev and the family. And then love this one where he's getting ripped apart by chains.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm getting a nice webcam for Christmas, so this will everything will be a lot better here soon. I film my videos off my phone, and that's all 4K, 1080p, and stuff like that. But my laptop doesn't have the greatest picture, so waiting for Christmas to get a nice webcam. And then this one's always sick. Like I said, I always love anything with the sun or the moon in the background. And then I also love simplistic Spawn covers, where it's not too much going on. Just him chilling there with the skull. And then last Spawn, same thing with this one. And then some foily Scarlet Witch action. Here you go, Mike, first Amanda Waller. And then shout out to the upcoming movie, Toxic Avenger. Curious to see how that's going to work with Peter Dinklage. He's a little guy.
Yeah.
And then this was the book I was thinking about having Peter Cullen sign. I don't know, not sure. But
Now,
still.
that the Ash Can one?
Yeah, Ash Can, San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
In a clear backer board and everything. Or not a clear backer board, but it's in a hard stack.
That sucker sells for a lot on eBay right now.
Yeah, I got them both. Shout out to Panda. He hooked me up with killer deal. Shout out to DJ Links for giving them away, Panda winning them, and then selling them to me like a month later. So I'm definitely saving those, and I want, like I said, I don't know if I want to get it signed because I want to send both of them into CGC and get them paired.
Yeah.
Paul, how you doing, my dude? Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. #Spawn Bros.
Hey, Paul.
Shout out to Minnie Durs, still hanging out. Make sure you all go show some All-Star Cameron Durr some love, my Spawn. So definitely show him some. One of my favorite Transformers covers that I own. Love the little Robot Master on there.
Yeah, the Robot Masters, the Headmasters.
Mm-hmm. And then going into some signed books, we got G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, signed by John Boy Myers.
Yeah, those vintage Transformer comics were always too freaking much. I swear. Especially that one about the Robot Master. He tried to claim he was the one controlling all the Transformers. I was like, bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it's
Bartman.
I said, I hope Megatron kills him.
Bartman signed by Bill Morrison with the actual remark of authenticity. And then something I recently got, Walking Dead. Got this from C3. Shout out Comics Curing Cancer. Walking Dead with that Rick remark on there signed.
Oh, yeah.
With the COA. It's Ken Hazer. And then keeping with the Walking Dead theme, got to show Spawn love though too. Spawn and Michonne, and then last Walking Dead. I love this cover with her neck blown off and she's just chilling. And then I had a big stack. Like I said, I thought I was going solo, so I just picked a whole bunch. We got Nicky Cage, Superman. What you know about that? Yes, sir. Sketches, baby. And then shout out Batman 89, Michael Keaton. The series coming back, so I'm curious. And I thought I'd pick this book with all the stupid controversy around Silver Surfer, but still a cool like holofoil cover with all the floating heads. Now go a little quicker. We got Gargoyles, Disney Facsimile, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbuster. My glares are really bad. Shout out to Invincible. If you aren't watching this, man, you are missing out. Episode 4 just wrapped up, and it was banger. Shout out Tate Prime. I almost put him in timeout. My bad. Click the 3 little buttons. Shout out to Mark Legion of Comics, but a big game. Mark Millar. It just wrapped up, and Jupiter's Legacy. Dope cover. RoboCop. what you guys know about that. Future law enforcement. 90s kids unite with some street sharks. Some of my favorite toys growing up.
Yeah, that RoboCop #1. Somebody had it on a slab the other day on eBay, and it sold for, it was starting bid of $1, and it sold for $106.
Wow, nice.
I was like, Jesus. And I tried to get in on it too. I only put 25 on it.
Ren and Stimpy with the polybag scratch and sniff. Some Beavis and Butthead movie action. Love this Godzilla Rivals cover. Space Godzilla on there. This book still needs to go to Mark, but Power Rangers. And then last two. No, I got one more. Rom, Micronauts, Foily, and then we were just talking about it a little bit ago, but Rick and Morty #1.
Yeah.
So yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then I do have new comics, so we're just gonna blow right into that. And then we can chill, talk about some new comics, talk about what else is coming up for the week. So I'm still reading comics from like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know about you guys, but like this was my new stack, and I still have like 20 or 30 comics that are just sitting here. So
I'm behind like 2 weeks. I haven't even picked up my books.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to finish Void Rivals #4.
Yeah,
I take it to bed. I'm sitting in bed. I'm reading it, and I'm like,
so like Void Rivals, like Spawn, Void Rivals, Transformers. There's certain books that like the day of release, I have to have them, and I have to read them that day. Thank you,
especially
Bobby.
if you want to get those exclusive covers.
Right.
Because people just scoop them suckers up now and just, rare and hard to find, $100. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
We'll start with Marvel, and I flipped through this artwork, and it's actually pretty cool. So that was the one thing artwork can kill a book for me, and I picked up Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World. Anything with the black suit Spidey, I'm definitely into, and I'm not reading the main Spider-Man title whatsoever, so that's another good way to get him in. I realized I missed Miles Morales issue number 11 somehow, so I need to repick that one up. So I was waiting to catch up on that. And then that's the last Marvel book, man. Marvel's slowly creeping off my list. Incredible Hulk, fire. Last issue was one of the coolest Hulk transformations I've ever seen in a comic book. So issue number 5 of the Incredible Hulk. If you're a horror fan, man, read that.
Is he still fighting zombies?
Right now in the next issue he's about to fight like zombie like Ghost Hunter.
Ghost
Hunter. Yeah. Another book that is off the chains, bro. Justice League. Yeah. Godzilla versus Kong. You got Superman and Godzilla's mouth there.
That's been great.
Yeah. And Bobby hit the nail on the head. Yeah, grow up, get younger, die. I understand that, but that's why I'm glad the Ultimate Universe is coming. That way we're gonna have a little bit of both, because like Bobby said, Peter Parker does kind of the same thing week in and week out. That's why I dropped Spider-Man. But it's still Spider-Man's their flagship character, so I hope it gets better, man. Yeah, I agree.
Let's put it this way. After where I dropped off with Spider-Man was after the whole Secret Empire crap. It just ruined it for me altogether. They brought back Doc Ock from the dead. He is now this superior Spider-Man, evil version with the tentacles and everything. And then Peter Parker's finally made it big time and stuff. And all of a sudden they just decide we need him to go back to being a loser. Bam! Smack him all the way down to nothing. And I said, I'm done.
I dropped off right when Miss Marvel died. I waited up until Miss Marvel was that whole event was over, and as soon as that happened,
that was a complete waste.
That was my cutoff. So
that was a complete waste of time altogether, because now they brought her back as a mutant to fit in line with the MCU's version.
Spider-Boy's off to a great start. Even if you hate Spider-Boy, the first issue was off to a great start. Miles Morales is fire. So and then the
Miles
Ultimate
Morales is always good. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if there's other options up there, but it was kind of DC heavy because I needed to catch up on some Superman things. So we got Superman Lost, fire, one of my favorite reads week in and week out. And then let me put these in order. So like I said, I need to catch up. So I had Superman number 6, fire. Still, I'm not a Superman guy up until literally this year, and Superman books are some of my favorite reads each week. And then we have Superman number 7, the oversized 850. And then got some of that Jang Gang goodness for us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really a fan of this cover, but I picked it up because of John Jang. I don't know why his cape's so long. I love everything else about it, but the cape's really long for me.
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't know if you guys seen that new Duke cover from Jang, but that one, he looks like an action figure. I wonder if that was the style he was going for it, but we'll see. I might get that one, but I am hyped for Duke.
I saw it on eBay because somebody's selling it with the second printing covers of Transformers number 2. And I said, is he supposed to look comic book looking, or is he supposed to be an action figure like on the
right,
cover?
let's do the take. Yeah, that's a good question. He's not running from any smoke monsters though, that's for sure. For sure, man. Like I said, I was never really a super. I've always been kind of like an indie guy, kind of a dark kind of guy, kind of a magic kind of guy. Superman for me, I like the comics, or not the comics, but like the movies and the shows and the cartoons. But I never was into the comics growing up or up until recently because it's Superman. Like, what are the stakes? It's Superman. Why am I reading this? He's never gonna die. He's never gonna do anything. But as soon as like it was right when DC was switching over with all their number ones, with all their new Superman stuff, I was on board with like Steel, Superboy, all the other ones. I still have Action Comics, but I've dropped the other ones. But Superman right now, man, it's amazing. So, and then another character I've just recently started reading this year, Green Lantern, and that's been fire too. I'm really enjoying that. And then we'll get into the indies. Woo! If you're a Godzilla fan, these one-shot Godzilla Rivals versus Mechagodzilla, the artwork in these are fire, man. These are so fun to read. And then another book I was big hyped on, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. I didn't grow up reading G.I. Joe or Transformers. I've seen the cartoons here and there. I know all about the characters, but this is my first time really being a full-time fanboy of Transformers because, wait, which one? Oh, Elvis Superman? Yeah, bro. Yeah, his cape's so long, for real. Oh, yeah, roast it. You can roast it. The Superman one or the Duke one? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if it's the Duke one
I'm
or...
gonna roast it.
Yeah. I'm a Gang Gang fanboy too. Let me know if it's the Duke or the Superman one you're talking about. Because
probably talking about the Superman one.
Well, like I said, the Superman
because his
cool.
cape is so freaking long, and he looks like Elvis.
You're right. The cape.
It's not even just the cape. It's the
it's the hair too. It's the whole hair. I really like it. I just don't. I'm not. I wish the cape was like.
The only way I like it is with Tyler's perspective. They said you're supposed to be looking outside the glass, so it's a skewed view of Superman.
Well, it looks like he's in his Fortress of Solitude with all the crystals.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah,
and like if you look through like that crystal glass prism, it wouldn't be like a straight like looking through just regular glass. So
you're right,
it'd be like a fun house.
But his
it's a weird.
His cape needs a little work. But yeah, back to G.I. Joe. Man, I'm so excited to finally be reading G.I. Joe and getting into that fan base and being able to experience.
So you're gonna hop on both because that's not the Energon.
It's not. It's not. Duke and Cobra Commander are, but I've
got the
those.
Continuation of the IDW run. You're gonna go hard on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go like the multiple.
Backwards.
Yeah, it started with the Marvel run, ended at 155. Then they decided in IDW to bring it back and keep it running from up to what was it, 299 before they switched over to Image.
Oh, that's fire!
Yeah,
have a good time. Good time, Paul, man. Let's know what
it's
you
still
get.
Larry Hama, I think.
So, like I said, I just know with Transformers and everything. Like I said, it was a good time to jump in, and as soon as I'm an Image or Die guy. If Image is going to do something I'm even remotely interested in, I'm going to check it out. As soon as I opened this book and saw the artwork, I was like, sold. There was a fun story. The artwork's great. I'm not going to do the variant covers or like the second and third and fourth printing like I do with Void Rivals and Transformers, but I am going to just stick with the run. And then shout out to Lady Durs. She's reading Hades still. I read it too. It's fun. If you're a fan of the movie, if you're a fan of the cartoon or anything. And then got to finish it with the Spawn. Got my boy Cygor. Love this cover. Spawn Man is so fire. $2.99 with some of the best covers, some of the best artwork, and best stories in my opinion, man. If you're not reading any Spawn, just read Gunslinger, and that's all you need. This is one that's off the chains week in and week out. And like I said, for $2.99.
They do, Bobby. It's not all storylines, but some do. Like on DC, that they don't age like we do, but I want to say like every 40 years they might age 1 year in comics, but but in Marvel too, they progressed. As Kamala was like, I think when she first started, she was like 16 or something like that, and she's not 16 anymore.
When Ms. Marvel's first comic started, she was 14. She was 14 years old. 14. The story started off with her 14 years old, just turning 15, and that's when she did. Yeah, she got hit with the whole Terrigen Mist thing, and they started doing the whole, she's got superpowers thing and stuff. And I was like, okay, I was enjoying this and everything. Secret Empire killed it for me and stuff because it was basically like they took those characters like Miss Marvel and stuff and just said that, we want to focus more on this whole, Hydra taking over the world thing and stuff. Just throw the younger characters like aside like they're nothing, And
that's why. That's why I'm such a big fan of Spawn, because since day one, since Spawn's come out, at the end or beginning of every issue, you see a little countdown. It started at 9999, and that's his power level. And every time, like some issues, he'd lose a little bit if he wasn't doing anything. Or some issues, he'd get in a big fight, and then the next issue, it would drop dramatically. It's actually creeping up to being at 0, and I'm guessing it could be around 350 because it's culminating into a massive battle in hell right now. All the Spawn books it's just going to be an all-out war. So I'm thinking around 350, we might get a new Al Simmons might be dead because he's going to completely run out of power, and that's where all these new books are going. So that's why I'm such a huge Spawn fan as well, because there's at some point I know his powers are going to run out, and I know something different. This character is either going to die or age, or we'll see what happens. But I know next year we're getting 6 new Spawn books as well. So.
What's the number at now?
347.
What did it start at?
999. Yeah, like 9999.
So in 30 years of comic books, that's how far the number went down.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to go another 67 before you get to 0.
Well, it's not consistent.
You're not gonna be alive.
Like it's not consistent. I don't want to spoil.
Yeah, I know the number jumps. It goes up.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just putting relevance on you.
Right.
No, but I mean, comic books are like that. I would say indies don't necessarily work like that, but in Marvel and DC, they generally keep the character to what the population knows. But like that's like right now, comics have switched up some of the things that the population knows. You can't say Batman is a billionaire anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that the Punisher is doing what he's doing. No, mostly, they have progressively changed the character from the origin to some degree.
But let's we got 20-ish minutes left. Let's share my screen. I'll still be able to highlight chat, so make sure you guys still chatting and let me know what covers or anything you're excited about. But we're gonna show the new comics for next week. So I think I have DC lined up right off the rip. Yep. Detective Comics. You guys are reading that, right? I'm not. I read the Chip Zdarsky run. But I heard that's really good.
Yeah, it's so much better.
I don't know, man. The Chip Zdarsky runs fire. I really look forward to that.
I like both, but no, I mean, it's a different style. Batman's like that. It's been like that. Detective is more your detective style book, and it's been like that forever. Batman is more like him fighting with the villains and.
That's probably why I gravitate to it. I just want to shout out Marcus, Circumstances, A Pimp Named Slaughter, and Comic Cat Collectibles.
Slaughter.
Oh, wow, you're allowed to talk about upcoming comics here. That's cool. No, Marcus, I only use this as my break in case of emergency segment. If I get through everything and I still have about 20 minutes left, I cut to this to kind of fill in time. And somebody has to cover it since you don't on Tuesdays. So,
Right.
But we got Action Comics. Like I said, I wish they would get rid of these backup story. The two stories, the one with John Kent and the Superboy, is dope. With
I like all the stories, but I'm not a fan of it.
I don't, dude. I'm so. I was all in for Steel and everything, but man, I'm just sick of him at this point. I don't care about his character. I don't care about his backstories. I'd rather take it out and save it. That's the only one I didn't care about. And Green Arrow, I heard is really good, but I'm not a Green Arrow guy. Flash, I loved when Jeremy Adams was on it, and as soon as he jumped off, I stopped reading it. So shout out to anybody who, just because I say I don't read it doesn't mean.
See, a lot of people only read that first issue, and they didn't make it to the second issue. The second issue was dope as hell.
Bobby asked if she's the only one. What was that? A cliffhanger?
I was talking about cliffhanger and new powers. Something talking about changing a character right there.
Yeah. I didn't jump on board, but Bobby asked if she's the only one who doesn't love chibi style. I'm not really a fan of the chibi style, but I do love Spawn kills everyone who's like a chibi style. But I do enjoy Scotty Young's.
That one was hilarious.
And that's more of kind of like a baby style than chibi. If I think chibi, I think more kind of like anime and chibi hitting it being its own. So
I wouldn't buy. I don't think I'd read a series where the whole interior was chibi.
100% no, unless it Spawn's universe or Spawn kills everybody. That was the one.
The option to get like a Scotty Young chibi or a Rose Best chibi is kind of nice every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
The option,
right? Harley Quinn 34. I'm not sure. I don't know anybody reading that. I'm not. I haven't heard of anybody reading it. Are you?
Yeah, Harley's been fired.
Nice.
Yeah,
like I said, just because I say I'm not reading it, it's just I have a very niche pull list at the moment. If it's not a must, right? Yeah. If it's not a must read or like a banger, like must read character, I just don't even touch it. Batman Brave and the Bold, I'm not reading. Penguin, you just dropped your review today, so make sure you guys go check that out on Evil Mike.
Tom King.
Titans, I read issue 1 and 2 of the new Titan series, and it just wasn't for me, so I totally dropped all that.
Some people were asking about that on Twitter yesterday. The Penguin series, is that supposed to be like for the Robert Pattinson's Penguin, or is that supposed to be like Penguin now?
That's Penguin now. That's main continuity.
Because a lot of people are saying that all the similarities seem to be the Robert Pattinson Penguin.
No. It literally comes off. It's the first issue. Well, there's a 0 issue too, but the first issue starts off of events that happened during Batman the main and Batman Killing Time. No, it's not based off of.
Yeah,
we have 2 comics that were based off the Patterson universe. That was Riddler Year 1. And
I still gotta get caught up on that sucker.
And then there was the Batman Imposter series that came out like right after the movie dropped. But as far as I know, that's the only 2 we've gotten in the Patterson
nice
universe.
Just want to shout out Nornrad for hopping in. What is up, my man? Next we got Power Girl, Alan Scott, Green Lantern, Batman Beyond, Neo Gothic, and City Boy. I'm not reading any of those, but I've heard good things about Alan Scott.
All of them are good, except I'm not reading Batman Beyond.
This is the Batman 89 Echoes might be the only one I check out of this list, just because it's Batman 89. The first series was cool.
Reading all of them, and if anybody's reading that Wonder Woman series, that Amazon Attacks goes right with it.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I like these holiday card covers. I haven't seen any of them yet. I need to pick up a couple of Jenny Frison books before Saturday because she's going to be at GalaxyCon. I want to get a few books signed by Jenny Frison. That wow, cover roast. Look at those ears, bro. I'm a big Tom McFarlane fanboy, but is anybody a fan of these action figure covers? Because I'm not.
I'm not.
I thought I was gonna like them, but I saw them in person, and I didn't like them. Power Girls 27. That's what they are. The Action Comics cover's fire. I dig that one. Yeah, these are all the
right there. The Cohen.
That one
right there. Yeah. No, that's to the left with the girl.
Okay. Cover. Gotcha. Who's that supposed to be?
That's I always forget her name. Natalie. That's Seal's daughter.
Okay. Let's see. Now there's a Kiss cover for Trev.
Jim Lee.
It's almost a Kiss cover for Trev. Let's see. Anything else? We got more like action figures covers, kind of blazing through. Anything that sticks out, let me know in the chat. Comic Journey. This is the. By the way, 1,000 hellos. This is the breakup in case of emergency segment when I do everything too quick, so we can fill that time.
Hours talking about comics.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's go to Marvel and see what they got going.
Nothing.
It lets me. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one Marvel book this week. Oh yeah.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Miles Morales for sure.
Yeah. Predator versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, there you guys go. Gang War First Strike. How hyped are you for that? A new Spider-Man arc.
Nope. Pass.
Is it
I'll
Nubia?
Be reading the, I'll be reading
it's actually a rinse and repeat thing, because if you go way back to the old Amazing Spider-Man, they already had Gang War.
Yeah. Well, this is part 2 that continues off of that series.
And it's like, because I seen when they did that with
and going back to
what was it? Civil War 2. When they did Civil War 2, I says that the whole thing is pretty much rinse and repeat with Marvel. I says this is the most ridiculous stuff I'd ever seen, because they were bringing, it was basically just saying the whole rehash thing of minus the whole, it's heroes against heroes still, but it's because this so-and-so can predict the future, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, seriously, Marvel lost me a long time ago on a lot of their shit. I mean, because it was just like, I used to have just about every Marvel title every month and stuff like that. And the minute they started doing this whole, we're going to do this thing like a new 52 kind of deal or rebirth kind of thing, I was just like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. You're changing too much shit.
Just want to highlight Comic Journey and Marcus. I've been doing random FOC stuff for a while, but feel free to hop on. Come on, Marcus. The link's in chat.
Yeah, last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you can hop on, Marcus, and get your FOC chat done early. That way you don't have to worry about Tuesday. Shout out to Chris, the comic vet. Good luck. We got the Bills game here at 4:30 with the Eagles. Best of luck, man. But I hope we get that victory and just no injuries for either team.
I know a lot of people are excited for that book, the Luke Cage book.
The Spider-Woman? Yeah, first time.
Yeah, first time he's appeared in a comic in like 2 years.
Yeah, there was Spider-Woman, Luke Cage, and Howard the Duck we're getting. So, Marvel Zombies.
I was thinking about Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood there and stuff, because somebody did a review on the first issue of it, and they said it's pretty much Moon Knight fighting all the freaking Marvel zombies and crap. And
they're all like, they're like one shots in there. They're like 3 different.
And apparently he gets bit and he becomes a zombie and stuff, but he's not like the rest of them and stuff, because he's still fighting and beating the crap out of all of them.
Right.
What is this?
Speaking of chibi, that's the chibi one I'm getting for Howard the Duck.
Paul says they're rebooting X-Men. There's another Kiss cover for you, Trev. Light week for Marvel. Very light week, because we're already into the variants and stuff like that. I like that one. That Miles Morales. Let's see. Anything super stick out?
Our pass.
Over.
I like that 1/100 Perillo. Ooh, there is that just more variants for Spider Boy. Okay, I was like, are they reprinting? It was good. I'm hype about that. Let's check out the only books that matter now.
It was exactly the word I used.
And then
for it.
100.
It was good.
So Spider Boy in a grinder and just
Yeah.
I don't know about him being a monster.
Yeah, that's the only thing that throws me off. Did I get Skybound? Where are they at? There you are. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Shout out to anybody reading any of these. I'm not. Something That's Killing the Children. There you go, Marcus. None of these books matter. We'll see if any of these books matter. Darkwing Duck. Shout out to Scotty. I know that's your jam.
Mine too. I love the Darkwing Duck comics.
Legion says all the great King Kong: The Great War's Fire. So I might check that out. Another reissue of Last Ronin. Wow, my week's gonna be very, very light. There's not a single one of these books I'm picking up on the indie list. I'm hyped about that.
Yeah, Last Ronin, The Lost Years, they had the hardcover of it at my Walmart store today. $17.99 for it.
I would have took it.
Oh, it was the only one there.
I still need to read that story. But yeah, that looks like it looks like one or two Marvel books. Oh, we lost Evil Mike now that I'm back. Oh, and he's back now that I'm back. But yeah, it looks like literally like one or two Marvel books, and then like 2 DC books, and then that's it. So that's a dope week. I'm hyped about that.
I said I got like 18, something like that.
Yeah. Shout out to Brian, the Godfather. Make sure you guys check out this Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's 9 p.m. The CBC Award finalists will be revealed. So best of luck to all. Just hyped to. Hopefully we see some new names in chat, and hopefully you guys find some new channels to watch. That's all that matters.
It'll be a fun show. Look forward to the
Yes, sir.
See what Brian's bringing.
It's gonna be interesting to see which one of them gets who's got the best beard kind of deal. I gotta see that one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see who wins some categories for sure. Just quickly, I know not a lot of us aren't wrestling fans, but Randy Orton and CM Punk came back on WWE last night. So that's
CM Punk, man. That's a big thing right there.
Seth Rollins got all pissed off. Drew McIntyre literally stormed out the frickin' building.
That's fire, Bobby. That's all. That's exactly how it was for me.
And Randy Orton, he just was in that freaking steel cage part there still and stuff. Took that steel chair, sat down, and was just going, "Hi." For real, yeah, that was wild. Comic Journey, I don't. If you take it to heart, that's on you, man. But like I said, we're all winners being in this community, bro. And especially getting to hang out with people like Comic Journey with Insomniac Theater. How could we go wrong? I voted for him. And he did get my vote for best hands. So there you go.
There you go. But we got a few minutes left. We can go around the horn and talk what you got coming up on your channel. You know, pour yourself out a little bit. So we'll start with my guy Evil Mike.
Same thing. I always got reviews. That's not review tonight. This part of the Sunday night sesh, me and Trev, 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Eastern, and like 2 o'clock Devil Time, something like that, but, no, that's what I got coming up. That's all I got.
Nice,
reviews.
bro.
I'm actually dropping a review right after this, so stay tuned.
He dropped a review like an hour or two ago, so for real.
Yeah, I still gotta get caught up on all your guys' videos.
You right, Comic Journey. You right. Honored. What you got, Joseph?
Well, if I'm gonna start whoring myself out, I need to open an OnlyFans.
That's the way to do it nowadays. Sell those feet
Make
in
some
person.
money, you know. You never
There you
know.
go.
Well, that's the way
Well,
to start.
Yeah. Well, on my channel, I've got right now. I'm editing between about 12 to 15 videos.
Wow.
And tomorrow, I got already up on my channel. I got McFarlane's Gold Label Vampire Superman up for review. And well, it's already, yeah, that second one's already up now too for Captain Atom. Both of those reviews are up. And then tomorrow is going to be 3 different reviews because I got 2 for Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron. And then I got the special announcement one that's coming. That's going to close out 2023 with a bang kind of deal. So then after that, I got a bunch of freaking Masters of the Universe reviews I'm doing. So it's like bunch of stuff.
Shout out to Bleeker, Reverend Bleeker. Yeah, man, 15 videos, that's a lot, dude. 20 videos, that's insane. I get overwhelmed when I'm like, man, I gotta film and edit 1 or 2 videos today. Like, I feel so drained already.
Well, I got a cooking video I'm going to be filming after I get done with this and stuff, showing how to make turkey noodle soup.
Nice.
So it's like, as I said, I got too much on the plate already.
Well, make sure you, feel free to drop your link in chat. I see a couple people aren't mods in my chat, so let me make Tate a moderator. You can always drop your links. Make sure you guys go sub up to Joseph. I appreciate both you homies hanging out. I did forget to show off this. I recently won this from Spider Powder Tumblers. Make sure you guys go check out Spidey Powder Tumblers for all your custom cup needs, like DJ Links would said. Not sponsored. But I also won... somebody gifted me a random membership on a Big Lion Cats channel. So shout out to whoever that was. And then I won 2 giveaways on Big Lion Cats, and one of them was the Dr. Doom Spidey Powder Tumblers. So I'm hyped on that. And then 2024, like one of those thick little like Marvel calendars. So I think that was super dope. But for me, going to be watching the Eagles game. So best of luck. Is that a licensed Marvel product? Yeah, it says made by Kathleen Kennedy right there on the bottom of the cup. So, but other than that, I still have, you guys can get a quick glimpse at it because I have to upload it, but this will probably be tomorrow's mail haul. Wig number 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Peach Momoko. I won that from Taylor Winder's giveaway, and I'm just now getting around from that. And I won the entire... From Nick the Comic Nerd, I won. He backed off the YouTube a little bit, but make sure you guys go check him out on Instagram.
He said he was going to be. He said he was going to be less on YouTube and more on Instagram and stuff like that.
It's it's an easier way for some people. But I won the entire run of whatever that most recent Joker run was, like all like 20 issues or something. I don't know which Joker issue that was. But shout out to Brian giving away some Spidey Powder Tumblers for next monthly membership giveaway. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I think hang on, I want to see because now it intrigues me.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it's just the Joker.
Yeah,
That's the series right before this one.
Yeah. So if you guys read it, let me know because I'll probably read the whole series since I have it. So
That's dope. That's when we got Vengeance.
Oh, nice.
Bane's daughter.
Oh, I do have that book. So shout out to Scotty. He sent me that book. So I'll definitely need to check that out. But I always got my Monday mail hauls. I got way backed off of Whatnot. I haven't really bought anything. I'm not really giveaway lurking, but they did change all their system giveaway stuff. But shout out to like Brian, DJ. They're still trying to do their Whatnot stream. So check them out on Instagram for any information on that. And I'm trying to still sell here and there on that, but it's tough. It's a tough platform. And then I always got my Friday positivities every Friday, right around 10:30, sometimes 11. Just depends on my break. That way I can sit there and chat with you guys. And then Saturdays are maybe a surprise. Sometimes you get a video, sometimes you're not. And then Sunday Night Sesh will be back at 6 p.m. next Sunday. So for anybody lurking. Make sure before I go, Bleaker, 392 subs. Drop your link. I'll run an extra long outro, and make sure you guys go sub up Bleaker and help him get to 400 because he definitely deserves it. Also a nomination for best hair. So anybody watching on the recap, Mike, Joseph, appreciate you dudes. No, they didn't shadow ban me. They if you look on Whatnot, bro, for like the last week, you had to sit in the shows and then the giveaway would pop up and it would only be up for like 10 seconds and it would go away. And if you weren't there, you couldn't see it. Now they had a update like just a day or two ago where the giveaways are now like on the top of the screen and you can run while there's a giveaway running. They can also run sales at the same time so it doesn't overlap. So I definitely can still be a giveaway troll again, but it takes up too much time and I'm just not lurking as much. So whatever, it is what it is, but it's still fun. I still recommend the platform for all your con needs and autograph needs. But anybody watching on the recap, anybody hanging out in chat, you guys are legends. You guys are family. You know how it is around here. We are all Vin Diesel family. And you right, Comic Journey. That'd be awesome. That'd be legendary. They probably did it because of me and Epic Nation, #Sticky Fingers. But I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys have a beautiful weekend. Stay legendary. Make sure you guys do all the things you're doing. And as always,
I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I